Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with Christian from Service First Restoration here in Orange County, California, and we're talking about different aspects we have regarding the restoration business and also water damage, insurance companies, the cost of rising materials, and also asbestos testing when there's water damage in the house. And thank you for joining us, Christian. I appreciate you coming by.
Thanks for having me.
And I'm glad to be your host over here at our podcast.
Super excited to be here with everybody.
Yeah. Let's talk about insurance costs and also insurance companies with water damage and also slab leaks.
Yeah.
And also testing for asbestos. After we have to open up the walls, obviously. So we're here on the podcast talking about what's behind the walls. So Let's open those walls together.
I say we start with the slab leak because that leads into costs and insurance and all that.
And a repipe as well.
And repipe, right? So, slab leaks in today's market's different than it was 5-10 years ago. And so the insurance carriers aren't wanting to pay for the repairs that comes associated with a slab leak. Slab leak is considered maintenance, wear and tear. And so where we used to see a lot of people just repipe one line in the house, and then we'd be back a year later, 2 years later. Now, when we partner with, Repipe One, you guys are repiping the entire house from start to finish. And that's the way, I know that's the way you guys push it, and that's the way it needs to be. Otherwise, you're back in there. And so, with all those leaks, the insurance companies, we just recently have had the fires in early January. Insurance companies aren't stupid, right? They assess risk on a daily basis. And so premiums have gone up. Restrictions on filing claims and approvals has gotten tighter. And so it's a tough market.
A lot of insurance companies also requiring the Wi-Fi monitor system for the water. So like Moen or Kohler, they offer the Wi-Fi monitors. So if there's a leak in the house, it automatically shuts off the water. And it also knows the behavior of the homeowner. If somebody's turning on the faucet at 2 a.m. when they're not supposed to, it shuts the water off to make sure there's not going to be a flood. And the insurance companies are requiring those lately. Yeah. What do you say about that?
I mean, they're smart, right?
Right.
It's prevention.
Right.
Prevention's a big deal, right? Get ahead of it. The cost of it, of that investment compared to investing in the damage and paying for the damage, it's priceless.
Correct.
So even if your insurance carrier is not making it mandatory, it's just a smart thing to do.
Correct.
And we recommend that to a lot of our customers.
Okay. And how about companies in the restoration world? Do they test for asbestos before they open those walls? Because I know in the repipe industry, a lot of the competition doesn't test for asbestos. They just open up the walls and they make believe like, there's no asbestos, and the homeowner deals with the health problem later on. At Repipe One, we always test the walls. We make sure the client is safe.
Yeah. I mean, you should not hire a contractor that's not following the rules and the laws. And so, there's Rule 1403, AQMD Rule 1403. In about 2019, there was a clarification in the languaging of Rule 1403. So the EPA on a federal level, you're always supposed to test for asbestos when you go into material that may contain asbestos. Correct. Not notifying. Correct. $25,000 a day if we have a violation. It costs get crazy. So it's not just for the vendors, but it's also for the homeowners as well, because the health concerns with asbestos is very serious.
Right. So restoration companies as a whole, they open it up. As far as when they open up the walls, they get a report for asbestos, either clear or not clear, before they open up the walls. It's very important. So that's the industry.
Totally.
Because the insurance companies require that before you proceed with your work, right?
Yeah, and the reality is a lot of people cut corners.
Right.
So they don't see it important, or they think it's going to slow their project down, or maybe the client who's buying your services is going to raise their hand and say, I'm not in, I don't want to buy. But it's the law. It's what we follow. I think when you kind of brought up insurance carriers, when you deal with insurance companies, it's almost like having Big Brother looking over your shoulders. You're held to a higher standard than just the handyman off the street coming in to fix some pipes.
Right, and we're both contractors.
Yes.
How has the tariffs affected your business? Because I know material costs at the repiping industry has went up a lot.
Yeah.
And it's harder for us to give the same price we gave last year for this year, even though it's only 1 year, and usually the CPI, which is a consumer price index, is only 3 to 4% a year. And this past year, it like skyrocketed to 12 to 15%. How is it going in the restoration business?
Well, I mean, it's not easy because since 2020, construction material costs are up about 40%. Right. Some are up. I mean, I think lumber's up like 85%.
Correct.
But on average, it's like 38, 40%. Right. And so that's a huge increase. And especially if you're going through insurance claim. You know, insurance uses Xactimate, called a software called Xactimate.
Correct.
And in a sense, it's predetermined pricing.
Right.
And so that predetermined pricing, if price of materials rise quickly, price of labor rise quickly, that pricing doesn't catch up fast enough.
Doesn't.
And so from our perspective, you have to really educate the homeowner and the insurance carrier and adjuster what the new costs are, how you're doing it, so you can actually get them to pay for it. Because otherwise, they'll try to not cut corners, but they're trying to make payments based off of an old model that isn't necessarily you can't necessarily apply to today.
Gotcha.
So,
yeah, we're also suffering from this too. The tariffs is hard for our business as well. So at least we're sharing this. You're also a plumbing contractor too as well, right?
Yeah,
and a general contractor.
And a general contractor.
So you do your own build backs when it comes to the water damage too, right?
We do our own build backs. I mean, our bread and butter is water, mold, fire cleanup, and then putting it all back together. We do small plumbing in-house. You guys are the plumbing
the heavy
experts,
duty repiping
right?
is us, right? But you do small repairs when you're on the job, but you don't do the major repiping job, right?
No, we don't. I mean, what we've learned is stick to what you're good at,
right,
and then partner with like-minded professionals.
Right.
And for us, the partnership really comes through communication. Because it doesn't really matter who goes first or what happens. Is it 1, 2, 3, or is it A, C, D? It doesn't really matter as long as you're all working together. And so if you're a homeowner, you got to find a vendors, contractors, plumbers, restoration vendors that have the administrative side of it down. Because somebody can go out and do the work technically well, but then administratively they're not handling it appropriately, so the project isn't flowing smoothly.
Yeah, we work hand in hand together. So
Totally.
We walk into a house, the customer has a slab leak. They're like, what do we do? Let's first give you solutions, Mr. Homeowner or Mrs. Homeowner. Let's get the house repiped. But you have water damage here, so we tip it off to you and say, Christian, go out there, take care of the client, make sure that you provide them solutions and make sure they're happy, obviously. Clients come first for repipe one, and I'm sure at your company too, you also want to make sure they're happy. So we work hand in hand. We're both contractors. We want to make the best for the client, obviously.
We're only as good as our last job.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So, yes, there's the internet. Internet, it could be your fan or it could be your enemy. And so if you're doing a good job, it's your fan. Right, and when you do a good job for clients, and you can get them to go talk about you online, that helps your reputation. But it's important to partner with the right people.
Got it. And how many employees do you have in your company that are servicing the Orange County area? And I'm sure you also go outside of Orange County.
Yeah.
You're talking about the fires in Los Angeles, so I'm pretty sure you stretch out outside of Orange County, right?
Yeah, so we're based out of Orange County, but we service into San Diego, into Inland Empire, and LA.
Nice.
We're about 45 employees or so.
Right.
We run about 15 trucks or so.
Beautiful. And 24-hour service, right?
24-hour service, right?
So water damage happens any time of the day. We're
in the business of being available, right? I'll get a text. I got a text last night. So I'm so sorry to bother you. It's 10:30. I'm like, no, that's why we're in business.
Right.
You can bother us at any time. Right?
Yeah, repipe one's also 24 hours too. People call us up. They have a
100%.
slab leak. They don't know what to do at 2 a.m. We go out to the next day. We give them the estimate. We pipe in the house the following day. We provide a lifetime warranty. We do a good job. We keep our clients happy. We have 1,000 reviews in our company. And 5-star on Google, 4.5 on Yelp. We make sure our clients are happy. I'm sure you do the same thing too. We've been using you for many years, and we refer you to a lot of clients. And all the clients we gave you, they're all happy. So
yeah.
I'm sure you provide the same excellent service as well.
I think it's about having the right mindset from a employee culture.
Correct.
Right. It's all about employee culture.
Number one.
And so what we do is we like to. I mean, we were just talking about your kids. Right. So when you have kids and you come and you tell them it's time to go to bed at 10 o'clock, they'll push back, they'll fight, right?
Right.
But if you prep them ahead of time, hey, it's 7:30, we're going to bed in 2 hours. Oh, it's 8:30. Hey, only an hour left, time to go to bed in an hour. Right. That's what we do with our clients. It's like, hey, up front, we expect to give you 5-star service.
Right.
If at any time we don't, speak up, let us know.
Let us know.
Right? And then we check in through the process. How are we doing? Are we delivering on that 5-star service expectation? And at the end, it gets very easy to ask for the review and get that feedback.
For sure.
And if they're not happy, then they let us know and we'll fix it.
For sure.
Right?
For sure.
So
for sure.
It starts with employees and culture.
Is there anything else you want to tell our viewers about, the industry, about your company, about working with plumbers, working with Repipe One, getting referrals from our company to make sure our clients are happy with your service?
Yeah, I think if we touched on insurance, I think with the insurance market the way it is, a lot of people are afraid of filing claims.
For
right?
sure.
And so
you get canceled.
You get your insurance canceled. But it's still important to do the right thing. And right, so mold can start growing in as quickly as 24 hours. It is important to get a professional out, get it assessed, and then figure out which way to go. And the objective is to keep costs down. And so the way you keep costs down is actually by starting the project quickly, because when you start a project quickly, we're in the business of not gutting the entire house, gutting the entire commercial building, right? So when you start quickly, you might be able to save the floors. You might be able to just drill holes in the drywall versus cut out all the driveway.
Mitigating the loss. That's the key.
That's
the
right.
Speed is the most important thing. The faster you are to the job,
Totally.
the faster you could stop the damage and you could take apart whatever you need to take apart quickly, and then you could bake everything with the dehumidifiers, the air scrubbers, the air movers, and all that good stuff, you know? And mold grows quick. 24 hours, and that's dangerous stuff.
Yeah, it is dangerous, and people can get sick from it. So,
and you guys are certified for mold abatement.
We
right?
are.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So mold, water, smoke, fire, anything else?
Trauma. We do anything property damage related, except the repipe and the plumbing. Beautiful. We leave that up to you guys.
Yeah, that's why you're here. You know,
so
we want to represent your company and make sure you guys are being referred by a lot of my clients.
Yeah.
And you take care of my clients because we're providing a solution for our clients to make sure that they're 100% satisfied with both of us. As I'm referring you, it's my name behind it.
100%.
Appreciate
right?
that. Appreciate that.
Definitely.
Anything else you want to tell our viewers?
Anything else I want to tell the viewers? I think, no, from my perspective, it's awesome to be on here with you, Danny. We've had a relationship for many years.
Yeah.
And, you've always taken care of our clients. I go back to that communication that your coordinating team and my coordinating team have when there's a project going on.
We
and
work together.
Just making it seamless for the homeowner, for the property owner, and trying to make their life easier through the process, because it's hectic. The world's upside down. Right. If it's their home, it's emotional. Right. It's their kitchen. It's their laundry room. I'm not able to wash the clothes. I'm not able to do the dishes.
Communication. Communication is very important with the customer. Yeah. Back and forth. Communication's a C. So C, they talk more. We talk less. They talk more. C. We talk less. They talk more. So we're always communicating to make sure the client has the proper solutions for their house. And I appreciate you coming over here.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Service First, Christian again. And hopefully you guys give him a call directly, He's
we're here
for preferred vendors from Repipe One.
Yeah, we're here for you. If you guys need something, we're your restoration hero. We're one call.
Christian, how do the clients get in contact with you when they want to reach your company for an emergency?
But it's pretty simple. So we've got our toll-free number, 855-88-FIRST. That's 855-883-4778. You can go on our website, callservicefirst.com/submit. You can submit a form, or you can go on our website. You can actually send us a text message. And you can send an email to I need help. If you're in the middle of the night, got to pick up the phone and call. We're 24 hours. Pick up the phone and call if it's middle of the night. But we have all those ways you can connect us. So,
do you provide your cell phone number, your personal cell phone number, to the customers who want to reach you directly for a fast emergency?
A lot of people reach me directly, yes.
Beautiful.
My cell phone number is 949-610-9251. And you can call me, shoot me a text anytime. As the owner, I'm hands-on involved. So
that's a great owner, because in my company, I also provide my cell phone for my clients. It's not a problem. He's always reachable. I'm always reachable. This is the company you want to go with when it comes to restoration in South Orange County especially, or even, like you said, Inland Empire in LA.
Yeah.
Christian, what is your social media address to reach you at? What do people reach you at if they want to go on like a platform like Instagram?
Yeah. So Instagram, we're on there as Your Restoration Hero. That's our tagline. Let us be your restoration hero. Come in, save the day.
Gotcha.
We're on all the other platforms. At the top of my head, I don't know what those are right now, but
Gotcha.
you can find us on all of them. Just look us up at Service First Restoration. Service First is one word, not two words.
Gotcha. Christian, by the way, how many years has Service First been in business for?
Yeah, we've been in business for 13 years. I can't believe it's happened that fast.
Quick.
It's amazing how time flies and how much you learn and how much you grow, and it's been a wild ride, and we love doing it. Love helping people out.
Beautiful, man. Solving solutions for the clients.
Yeah, one thing I found out about myself in this journey of Service First Restoration is I really enjoy helping people. There's nothing better when you're on the phone with somebody, right? Gave out my cell phone number, you're on the phone with them, you're walking them through it. They're in total panic mode, and you get them set in the right direction, right? You set their compass to the right direction and give them a path. So,
Solutions.
100%.
Again, thank you very much for coming in.
Yeah,
Thank you very
awesome.
much. I appreciate it.
Great to be here.
Thank you, Christian.
Yeah, thank you.